Welcome back to the show. Now, they're focusing just on me, so I am missing the one and only Mr. Martin King. That's because he's hightailed it to our beautiful secret garden. I don't know where it is. Martin, how's it going there?
Yeah, well, you know, it's only right. The heavens open and they send me out to help David Gillick barbecue. When I say help, I use that word very loosely. I'm just observing, David.
Martin, I've been around you for a while. You're useless in the kitchen. Let's be honest about it.
Now you know. Okay, so what are we making?
So we're going to help people upgrade their burgers, okay?
Right.
It is a barbecue. So I've got these great, fantastic
Size
Angus.
of them.
I know, massive, right? And what we're going to do is going to get them straight onto the barbecue. So these are Angus, really great tasting burgers, right?
Okay.
So put them straight on. Now, the key thing about the barbecue is you want that nice and hot. So I've preheated that at about nearly 230 degrees, right? And what that does is it burns off all the excess stuff that was on from the last time you barbecued, which, let's be honest, was probably a year ago. So again, it gets rid of all that stuff. And then because it's nice and hot, you don't want your burger to be cold. So get it to room temperature and throw it straight on. It keeps the juices in, and that's really important.
Okay, so remove from the fridge a little while before you start your barbecue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a relish. I love a relish on a burger, okay? So, again, great tasting. We're going to go for our vine tomatoes, and you want to dice those. So I have a few already in the bowl. We'll go for the vine one because they're nice and sweet. All right.
Okay.
So again, nice and fresh. We're going to pop them straight in. Again, in here, I have a little bit of diced, what do I have? Diced red onion. And I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic.
Yes, make sure everybody eats the garlic, folks. Yeah.
That's it. Get the garlic in there. Okay, chuck that straight in.
And it's chunks of garlic. You're not.
Well, look, if I had a mincer, I would have used a mincer.
You'd have done it.
I don't have one. I'm outside here. You know what I mean? All right, give it a little bit of a mix.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are going to add in a little bit of olive oil.
All right.
All right, whack that straight in. And the longer you leave the relish, the better. So even the day before, the night before, if you want to make that, if you're having people around or whatever, a little bit of balsamic.
Now you're talking.
Put that in, okay. And we're going to put in a few capers. Okay.
Capers, okay.
All right, so again, just maybe a teaspoon in there. And
handful
again, there's nice vinegar in that as well. So we're going to give that a little bit of a mix.
And you normally make this the night before into the fridge.
Into the fridge.
And leave it as it is.
And leave it there, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's my relish. Over here, I have some red cabbage. Okay, so I'm making a coleslaw. So again, coleslaw on a burger, fantastic.
Now this is it. This is the David Gillick special coleslaw.
This is my one, okay? So I have red cabbage. I got some diced onion in there.
Hit the record button, okay?
I'm going to grate a carrot in.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to put the whole carrot, but you know,
as much as you need.
It's going everywhere. Okay, so put that in. So plenty of colour. And again, the great thing about this is you can make a huge batch of it. And for again, barbecues, they're social. You get people around. You know, again, everyone just a whole table of things that you can mix together.
Okay, and that carrot's going to add the sweetness.
It will. It'll add a bit of sweetness. Now, we're going to add in what would be the mayonnaise, I suppose. So I'm using Greek yogurt.
Why?
I like the taste of Greek yogurt, and I think it adds that creaminess to it as well, okay? So it adds a bit of like, not sweetness, but a bit of sharpness to it. So you're just trying to marry that up with all the ingredients. And again, to try and kind of add that little sharp taste to it, we're going to put in a little bit of cider vinegar. Okay. So a little bit of cider vinegar, just a pinch of it, don't go too mad.
Because you see that, it's a bit like Marmite, isn't it, the cider? Oh, literally, it's just a little bit of it.
Yeah, again, you just want that like subtle little taste to it.
Okay.
Mix it around, again, a little bit of Dijon mustard. Okay, so we're getting nice and creative here. So again, just be careful of the amount you put of mustard into it.
Carrot in your Dijon.
That's all right.
It's all right. It says Dijon, he doesn't mind.
The food, please. The food, please, everybody. Okay, again, mix it around. You can get great smells off that again. So all those flavours coming together. If you want, you can add in a pinch of sugar into it as well. Just
you see,
touch.
this is what I've heard about coleslaw. That sugar goes in, and that's what makes us love it so much.
Yeah, sometimes it's that sweetness that we crave. But again, if you're looking at it just from, you don't really need the sugar in it,
No.
So again, just over to my burgers. All right. So again, these are quite chunky.
They are, yeah.
So again, you want to kind of give them a bit of time on it as well, and always put the lid back down because it acts like an oven. All right.
Are you not tempted sometimes though, when it comes, especially with a big burger like that, to, do a bit of pre-cooking in the oven first before they go on the barbecue, and you want to do it all?
You can do, but like I just like the fact that like you got to keep monitoring your burger and flipping it over and stuff like that because you don't want it to burn.
Okay.
All right. So again, use the barbecue where you've got the added height. You can turn a section off, turn a section on. So kind of get used to the temperature and keep it on track. Otherwise, you will end up kind of burning it a little bit, you know.
Okay, right. These look like posh burger buns you have.
These are posh burger buns. Just a nice soft brioche bun. Always aim for freshness as well, okay? Because they're just far better tasting. Now
this is where you see, this is where it will
messy.
vary from house to house because people like to layer differently when it comes to burgers.
They do like to layer, okay.
So how are you going to layer this one?
Well, I'm going to give it a go, okay?
Okay.
So, as you can see, I would have liked my cheese a little bit more melted on it, gives it a stickiness, but it's a live show, as you know. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to just mount that right on top.
Okay.
So again, like the burgers are fantastic, great quality, Board B approved, Angus as well, so it's loads of flavour in it, and that's really, really key. And the relish on top, now the relish is a little bit more wetter. So what I always say to people is, don't hang around waiting to eat your burger, get straight into it. Okay. So
now,
we're just going to try and
are you going to do this rough and ready? Are you
picking
up? Are you getting posh and picking up a knife and fork?
Nah, I get straight into it, man.
Okay.
If you need to put that bib on you. Yeah, they're going a bit everywhere, but you get the gist of it.
We get the gist.
Okay, straight on top, give it a push down. And this is probably the good one, Martin. Look at that.
That looks absolutely amazing.
So again, you know, great range of products, great stuff for the summer. Get out, get involved, even if it's raining, do a lot of stuff and just get out there and do it.
Okay. What are you going to have your burger with?
So I'm going to go for, I just like keeping it simple.
Okay.
Again, it's just really just keep whatever is available. You know, crushed potatoes, things like that. And that's the thing about in-store and Lidl right now. There's a load for the summer, you know, and that's what it's about. So getting everything onto the table, use different products, try out the barbecue. You know, come rain, hail, or shine, we're here.
Yeah, well, we're definitely out in the rain, folks. We're definitely out in the rain, but it's not stopping the barbecue. It's a typical Irish barbecue. This looks absolutely amazing. Warren, if you say all the right things, I'll bring one down to you. Back to you in the studio.
I never say the right things. Something I wasn't expecting to see today. David Gillick standing beside two flamingos in an industrial estate in Dublin. It's lovely, isn't it?